Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to another round of the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. We finished Dawn God last week, and that means this time we are jumping into Dragonborn, which will be pretty much the last thing we do outside of finishing our Heartfire home and
what do you need?
like maybe one or two quests that we still have in our log. So let's actually have a look at what we have. Travel to Solstheim. Okay, we're not gonna do any of these. We're not going to do these. So we have basically 3 quests left after we're done with Dragonborn. Okay. And right now we are wearing heavy armor, but we do not have the perk for actually making heavy armor lighter. So that's going to be fun. We're going to have to see how that turns out. How do I go to Solstheim? From Windhelm. Okay, let's go over there. Let's have a look. I've never been to Solstheim. From what I understand, it's a region from one of the previous games. But I never played any of the previous Elder Scrolls myself. I just watched my mom play some Morrowind and Oblivion. So, if I've ever seen Solstheim before, I don't remember it. Oh wait, we're actually supposed to be on the other side. Oops. I mean, it would make sense. There's a harbor with ships, so. Can we actually climb out here anywhere? There we go. Excellent. Let's talk to the other 2 guys first.
Northern Maiden is ship-shape and ready to go.
Northern Maiden is ship-shape and ready to go.
If you're looking for passage, talk to Captain Gallo. If you're looking for passage to Solstheim, too bad. I'm not going back there anymore.
Oh, that was a quick trip. Solstheim, where's that?
Surprised you've never heard of it. It's an island northeast of here. There's a small dark elf town called Raven Rock, and a handful of Nords living in Skal Village. But I'm not going back there. There's something wrong about that place.
Okay, so that's gonna be fun, because every time I hear Raven Rock, I have to think of Ghost Recon Future Soldier, so I'm gonna have to try to keep that out of my mind while we're playing this. Are you the maiden of the Northern... Are you the captain of the Northern Maiden?
Sure. Yeah, that's me. Why? Who sent you?
I was attacked by some cultists who came here on your ship.
Now, hold on. That wasn't my fault. I didn't know they were going to attack anybody. I don't even know how I got here.
It's fine. How can you not know how you got here? You sailed here, right?
It's hard to explain. I remember those people with the masks coming on board. Then, the next thing I remember, I was here, and they were gone. That's not right, losing whole days like that. There's been something strange going on there for a while. But after this, I'm done. I'm not going back to Solstheim.
Understandable. Yes, you are. You're taking me to Solstheim. Wow.
Have you been listening to me? I'm not going back there.
I'll pay you double your usual rate. You owe me. Those cultists you brought here tried to kill me. People are trying to kill me. I'm not taking no for an answer, but taking this.
Hold on now. I'm just a simple sailor. I never wanted to get mixed up in any of this. All right, I'll take you. But we leave immediately.
Sounds good to me. Let's go. I was like, this is the shortest journey ever. It's just like, nope, we're not going there.
Well, here we are. This is Raven Rock. Can't say I'm all that glad to see it again.
Yeah, don't worry.
Maybe you can figure out what's going on around here.
You can leave as soon as you've put me to the shore. Some strange architecture in the back there. Oh, nice. We got an achievement for this. Okay.
I don't recognize you. So I'll assume this is your first visit to Raven Rock, Outlander. State your intentions.
I'm looking for Mirak. Do you know him?
Mirak, I'm not sure. But I do. Just remember,
Of
Raven
course.
Rock is sovereign territory of House Redderoth. This is Morrowind, not Skyrim. While you're here, you will be expected to abide by our laws. Any questions?
Raven Rock is purely a Dunmer settlement.
Raven Rock started out as an imperial settlement. The Empire decided to abandon it, just as my people were first setting foot here. They left the town a shambles. But when House Redderon took over, we turned it around and it became ours. And even if it's been a struggle to make this island livable, we're proud to call it home.
Why are you so suspicious of visitors?
I have to. As second counselor, the security of Raven Rock is my primary concern.
Has security been an issue?
This isn't exactly the city of Blacklight. We're on the frontier out here. We've had more than a fair share of trouble. After all we've been through together, I refuse to let Councillor Morvain down.
What do your titles mean?
Councillor Morvain is House Redderon's representative on Solstar. As second councillor, it's my job to support him and make certain his rule is enforced.
What is the city of Blacklight?
Your ignorance of our homeland doesn't surprise me. It's the capital of Morrowind. In that way ever since Mournhold was sacked by the Argonians. I don't visit there often anymore, but we still get the occasional supply ship and visitors from there.
The Argonians invaded Morrowind?
Quite a while ago, yes. They cut a bloody swath across most of the southern region of Morrowind. Nobody seems certain why it happened. Attempted expansion, revenge for the enslavement of their people, or perhaps both. Whatever the case may be, thousands of Dunmer needlessly lost their lives. Many more were exiled from their homeland.
We enslaved these people before. No, we have no idea why they attacked us. Nobody knows. It's like, what the fuck are you even talking about? You know who Mirak is?
I'm unsure. I swear I know the name, but I cannot place it.
Can you tell me anything about him?
I don't think so. I'm not... The name has something to do with the Earthstone, I think. But I'm not sure what.
That's alright.
Remember, we are watching you.
If you're looking for passage, talk to Captain Yellen.
Okay, so if we need to go back, we can talk to him.
We were delayed by bad weather. Before you even ask, yes, have the supplies you requested. But
what?
this load cost me double what we'd agreed on. Nothing I can do about it.
Damn it, Jolland, you know we don't have that much coin.
Look, the East Empire Company didn't give me a choice. They've raised their prices again. And there's nothing I can do about it.
After all these years, they're gouging us for every last drake we have. Let me talk to Laryl. I'll see what we can do.
All right, Admiral. Don't worry about rushing. Just pay me when you can.
Oh, these two seem to be getting along well. How long have you been a sea captain?
I've been sailing the Northern Maiden across the Sea of Ghosts for nearly 20 years now. Might be time to find a new home port, though, the way things are going around here. May the wind be at your back, friend.
Where is the dude who just stood there? I think he had like dragon armor, if I'm not entirely mistaken. Okay, let's start exploring this place. Who are you?
This is House Redoran territory. You do well to remember that.
First stop on our sightseeing tour. Let's go to jail.
Outlander.
Okay, maybe we should not lockpick right in front of this dude. Don't want to go to jail on my first day here.
We've got our eyes on you. If you witness suspicious activity, report it to Captain Velith immediately.
Oh no, bone mold. Oof. Weight 34, Jesus Christ. That is some heavy armor. Really, really heavy armor. Alright.
There's nothing beyond the bulwark except wild nords and ash wastes.
What is this? Is this an ingredient? Scave craw, yeah. Ravage health, ravage stamina. What does that even mean? Okay, remove it. Alright, so investigate the shrine, go to Raven Rock. Okay, let's stay in Raven Rock for now. Ancestral tomb. Okay, this architecture is very different from what we usually have. This requires a key. So I'm guessing we're gonna come back to this dungeon later. Not a single piece of gold in any of these urns, which is unusual. These people very definitely have very different burial customs than the Nords.
You can go where you please, but I'd say stay inside the bulwark if I were you.
Prospecting for ebony. You're wasting your time. The mine's as dry as a bone.
Okay, so these urns basically work like normal barrels. Don't need to expect anything there. And I would like an ebony mine, sure.
Obey our laws, or suffer the consequences.
Put muffle back on 6. Can train a few spells while we're going around here. Now I'm guessing this big house is probably... Well, I don't think he's called the Jarl. I think the Counselor, he said. So let's have a look. Temple. Okay. To which deity? Apparently a deity that likes gold. Because that's a lot of coins lying here. And a lot of potatoes. Somebody really likes yams. Yams and gold. Oh. Yeah, what time is it anyway? Oh. That would explain a lot. It's in the middle of the night.
Are you here to pray? Or perhaps pay your respects at our ancestral tomb?
What exactly are the reclamations?
The reclamations are the true tribunal. The Daedra that consecrate the Dunmer people. Azura, Methala, and Boethia. We call them the true tribunal because they have reclaimed their place in our hearts from the false tribunal that came before.
The false tribunal.
Sotha Sil, Amalexia, and Vivek represent what was. Beings who won the Dunmer people's hearts with their actions, but blinded them just the same. They were aberrations, false prophets. They used their status as heroes to shield the true tribunal from our minds. But now that they've been destroyed, the light can finally shine upon the House of Reclamations.
I'm not sure exactly I would call Boethia shining a light. Like, that's the Daedric prince who wanted us to kill one of our followers. Do you know someone called Mirak?
Sounds like something from a dream, and yet it might be more strange.
What sort of dream?
I remember a temple on Solstein, and working to build something. It was not a pleasant dream.
What are the ancestral tombs?
They're where we inter our dead. They are sacred places, meant to honor their passing. Sadly, we've been unable to use the ancestral tomb beneath the temple as of late, and have resorted to other locations to scatter the remains.
Why can't you use the tomb?
Those foul vermin, the abominations we call ash spawn, have risen from the ashes of our own ancestors. They're befouling the memories of our forefathers by defiling their remains.
Well, good luck with that. Now, I'll cleanse the tomb for you.
Thank you, Wanderer. That would be most kind. Here, this key should open the door to the tomb.
Ta-da! How did the Dunmer bury their dead?
The Dunmer race doesn't bury their dead, or leave them to rot inside a stone sarcophagus. When a Dunmer passes, his body is given to fire, so he might return to the ash from whence he came. The Dunmer don't believe that death is the end. We believe that it's the beginning.
Cremation.
Be cautious, friend. The ash spawn are soulless beings with no regard for compassion.
I can get behind that. That's a bone meal.
Elder Arthroloth is grooming me to be his eventual replacement. Soon I'll be running the temple my way.
That does not sound good. Do you know someone called Mirak?
Mirak. It sounds very familiar.
Not someone here, but
I'm not sure I can recall.
Is he someone you know or not?
I can't be sure. I know I've heard that name, but it doesn't feel real.
Does that make any sense?
Non-believers are never welcome here.
That sounds a little bit like you've got a Daedric prince involved, because every single time we've seen search for the for the treasure of Deathbrand. Okay. Every single time I have seen a bunch of people act this strange, like they are a bit possessed or something, it's been a Daedric prince. So I'm pretty sure we're dealing with a Daedric entity here somewhere. Just not sure who yet. Oh, there's another entrance to the Ancestral Tomb. Okay. Let's save.